Hi friends, our today's topic is mitral valve prolapse. It is also known as floppy valve syndrome or Burlow syndrome. Here, the undue bulging of the mitral valve leaflet into the lumen of the left atrium, it is the reason for all the clinical findings that we will see later. As we all know the structure of the heart, it has papillary muscles and the chorda tendineae. These two structures, they keep the mitral valve in its actual position. But when the chorda tendineae has some kind of stress or stretching of the chorda tendineae, we can see a mid-systolic click due to the stretching. So, to define a mid-systolic click, it is the extra tension which is generated on the chorda tendineae during the excessive bulging of the mitral valve. Here we have two different types of possible cases, that if there is defective coaptation of the leaflet, valve leaflet, that is the leaflet has the defect in it, then the bulging will go into the atrium, that is the left atrium, and that will create the stress on the chorda tendineae and the papillary muscles. When the chorda tendineae and the papillary muscles come under stress, it creates ischemia of the subadjacent myochondrium, muscles or tissues. When ischemia is created, the patient is presented with chest pain and arrhythmias. The second thing is, if the chorda tendineae snaps, that means if the chorda tendineae it snaps, that is, it detaches from the mitral valve, then what happens? The valve becomes incompetent and it leads to the mitral regurgitation, that is, the blood will flow back into the atrium. The regurgitation, it leads to the destruction of the structure of left atrium. When the ventricular systole takes place, the 10 to 30 ml of blood, it leaks back into the left atrium, which leads to the structural damage to the left atrium. It leads to left ventricular failure and the pulmonary edema. Now, what are the causes of the mitral valve prolapse? So, the most common cause is the idiopathic. We don't know the reasons. Then there are another causes such as defect of the type 3 collagen, connective tissue disorders like Marfan syndrome, osteogenesis imperfecta, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, then autosomal dominant polycystic kidney disease, straight back syndrome, and ostium secundum. Then how does the patient of mitral valve prolapse presents in the clinic, in the hospital? So the clinical presentation includes most common patients, they have most common thing they are asymptomatic. Apart from that, when the ischemia develops, chest pain and the arrhythmias, they present with palpitations. Sometimes syncopal attacks occur, orthopnea and the paroxysmal nocturnal dyspnea. It also has premature ventricular contractions, broad complex ventricular tachycardia with heart rate greater than 100 beats per meter, and this may lead to the sudden cardiac death which occurs in the mitral valve prolapse. PSVT, that is the paroxysmal supraventricular tachycardia. So as we have discussed that the blood may leak into the left atrium from the left ventricle, which leads to the structural damage to the left atrium, which in long term triggers the atrial fibrillation. Now, what are the examination findings of mitral valve prolapse? We hear the mid-systolic clicks. We already have seen what are the mid-systolic clicks, how they develop, and then there is late systolic murmur. Because of the leakage of blood into the left atrium, we hear late systolic murmur. But what is the difference between mid-systolic click and what is the difference between the late systolic murmur and the ejection systolic murmur? So, late systolic murmur, it is a classic feature of the mitral valve prolapse, while the ejection systolic murmur, it is usually seen in the aortic or pulmonary stenosis. So investigation, we do echocardiogram, and for treatment we give beta blockers which control the heart rate. As we have seen in many cases, the heart rate exceeds 100 beats per minute. For prophylaxis, we give give medicines for prophylaxis of infective endocarditis, and to prevent the mitral regurgitation we do surgery in which we repair the mitral valve. That's all for today. Thank you, friends. Hope you will like the video. Please subscribe to my channel.